All right, good morning. Let's see, today is the 16th? Yes, December 16th. And I'm feeling under the weather again. This shit, it sucks. Friday morning when I woke up with like a sore throat. And now it's worked its way down into my chest and getting stuffy nose and stuff like that. So when I get sick, I get really tired, and right now I just want to go back to sleep. It is what it is. We're gonna push through the week. Hopefully by the time I get home, I'll be feeling much better. And we'll have a decent Christmas. We'll see how that goes. Right now I'm 4.7 miles from my pickup at Kubota again. Like I said in the last video, I could have deadheaded. I think it was like 25 miles or something like that, somewhere in that area. But overall, I'm doing 70-mile deadhead from the last delivery. Bunch of pretty horses over there. And it's definitely worth it. If I'm going to take a 34 somewhere, it's going to be somewhere that's got some stuff around it. Like last night, I got Domino's for dinner.
In half a mile,
and I grabbed
first exit on the right.
I grabbed a little bit of fuel when I got to the Loves so that I could take a shower. I took a shower last night. Got all my laundry done last night, yesterday. Yeah, that's pretty much how the day went. Saturday I didn't really do anything. The most I did on Saturday after the delivery was drop my trailer, and I didn't even go anywhere. I pulled up to the pump, got my fuel, and then I just went back to the trailer. Then yesterday I ended up hooking it up. My plan was to actually drive down to get dinner, but I ended up having it delivered. So anyway, we're gonna get this loaded up, and I'll show you guys what we got. I think it'll be okay, or just like that. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get that one moved back. I could always throw it on a scale. So I have a little bit of a different method that I'm going to change this time. It's going to be kind of the same way I did last time, but it's going to be slightly different, and I'll show you once I'm done here. Alright, so there's a little scuff on my lens now. I don't know when it got there, but we're all loaded up. I just got to throw the chains now. This one was actually further back. There was like 5 feet from the tail, and then these three were like pushed right up against one another. So I jumped in, started them up real quick, and I just moved them just a little bit. Like that second one there, I moved that one back about, well, let's put it this way, there was only about 2 inches in between, and now there's a good foot. So I moved it about 10 inches to a foot, something like that. Same thing with this one here, and then I moved that back a couple feet. I mean, he just had them all like squished right up against the front there, and being that it's a 42,005 load, I don't want it all squished into the front, so I'd actually like to move that one straight to the back and then eagle these ones up. But alright, so I was getting ready to take off and remembered I forgot to show you guys the tie down setup. It's not really much different than I did it before, but I felt like this was a better way to get a grip on it. I also made a couple more adjustments to how it was set. The front three, I ended up moving them back a little bit more from what I had originally done. That third one there was actually just in front of that light there, so it's definitely much better balanced out now. So we'll give you a little show of what I did here with the chains. Basically, instead of coming around and just hooking this to itself and then it being so small and trying to pull against that, I just went and looped it through and then hooked the binder to that part. So that's just gonna dangle there. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. And then I came around, always came around to the away from the machine so that the binder was on away from it. And I did that with every single one. Again, that hook can't go nowhere to bother with anything. But it seems to have a much better grip on the machine versus having it hooked together, because then I'm pulling against that little loop, where this I'm actually just pulling against this part of the chain. So I had no issues moving the machine. I just didn't know where the one button was to unlock the brakes. Make sure I shut all these windows. Yep. Just had to know what I was doing, I guess. So that's it. We got I think it was 42,000 pounds. 42,500 and 42,528 pounds. Which 10,000 of it comes off on the first stop, which is that last one. At that point, I wouldn't mind moving them back even more, but if I had the smaller chains, I would definitely adjust it at the next stop and balance the load out more. But right now we got 585 miles to get to the first stop, and I'm stopping about 40 miles short of that at Mercer. That's putting me there almost 9 o'clock tonight. So seen another guy today. He had a setup just like mine, but instead of using a ratchet or a binder in each corner of the machine, he had it hooked in the front, hooked in the back, and then in the middle and between between the front and the back of the machine on the side, he took one binder and he pulled it together. I've done that in the past. I don't think it's something that people get in trouble for a lot. But technically, with these machines, so wouldn't be last week, it would be the week before last, when I had the Kubota load. I had a couple smaller Kubotas on there, a couple smaller skid steers. Those ones, it'd be more acceptable to do it that way. But with these ones, by the rules, if my brain is remembering correctly, because they're over 10,000 pounds each, they require 4 points to be secured. This GPS is stupid with this egg. Earlier it wanted me to go all the way around. Now it's wanting me to go down the highway that way instead of going up this way. It wants me to go down, turn around, and then come back up. got to be a setting in here. Yeah, through routing for trucks is prohibited or not advised. It's an on-ramp to the highway. Did something wrong. So anyway, we got 538 miles to get over to Mercer, and I'll try to capture a little road footage coming up here through the cities. We got zoom out to verify. We got Kansas City. We'll be coming through. St. Louis, and then Louisville. So I'll try to capture a little bit coming through there. The rest of it's just cornfields. So we'll see you on the other side.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
Well, I am spent. This is the first time I've ever come come here and not been able to get a parking spot. I tried parking at the driver's lounge, which you guys would have seen there at the end of that video there. And then I tried our next lot, and that was completely full. That was the first time I ever had that problem. That's all right. We came over to this lot. We got a spot. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me to go to sleep. And there's a bathroom right over there, so I need to go to bed. I got a frog in my throat now. And hopefully this little chest cold doesn't go very long. I'm hearing what sounds like a plastic bag, like blowing, that's stuck on a fence or something. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.